because my a friend of mine that I've known for a long time has a financial interest if the Heat win. So if the Heat win the World Championship, he gets to print all the children's T-shirts with the Heat on it that have World Championships all across the world. So it's a big deal for him financially. But other than that, I didn't really have much of a rooting interest. So
okay. And the topic today. Remember on Thursday we talked about the most popular sports. Today it's the least popular, with a little asterisk, just to explain, because they're not really the least popular. What it means is, according to what were the three agencies again that put this together? Hold on, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Mostpopularsports.net, biggestglobalsports.com, and ESPN. According to those three agencies, these are the least popular that actually get press or that actually are on TV.
Oh, okay.
In other words, there's probably lots of sports that never even get on TV.
Yeah.
Right.
But these are the
ping pong championships held in Nassau Coliseum.
Yeah, I don't think they're on TV.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're not on the list either. But anyway, and American football is not on the list either as being the least popular. So
yeah.
But I'll tell you about that in a second.
And this is in the world, right?
It is. These are in the world. Yes, in the world. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in America, football probably number one, right?
Yeah.
Of the most popular.
Mm-hmm. I would think so.
It seems like it to me. All right, Galen, before we do any of that, though, we need to talk business. How's the state of the blood supply?
Well, we're in need of type O, so if you're an O donor, we need you to come in. Had a bit of a shortage over the weekend that I'm hoping we can make up today and tomorrow, but really need type O, and of course we still need the AB donors to come in and donate blood.
Okay, all right. So go donate if you can, and Galen will let you know where the Bloodmobile is and wherever everything else. So before we do the 11 least popular sports in the world, I have this interesting little story. Where are you, Galen? What's that noise?
That's me driving.
Okay. The New York Times, I guess they did a tweet survey, and they asked which team are you rooting against in the World Cup?
Ooh, okay.
And the most popular... Rooting against, okay. Yes. Mm-hmm. The most popular answer from those in the USA was the USA.
Gosh.
Yeah, well, that makes sense to me, though. I mean, yeah.
Why? Because shouldn't we support our country?
Yeah, but just because they're here doesn't mean they're citizens. So I think a lot of that has to do with because they cut the most popular player off the team, and Donovan and Landon Donovan. I think that's a piece of it. And there's always haters. I mean, no matter what you do, there are people who were mad that we went to the moon. So some people probably thought Russia should go to the moon. So, you're always going to have haters.
Yeah, that's true. The team rooted against the most by those who say they live in Argentina was England.
Yes. Yeah. That's an old feud. That goes back to the goal called the Hand of God. So when Maradona put the ball in, but if you look at the replay, and it's not that easy to see. A lot of people believe that he knocked it in with his hand instead of his head, and that he knocked it in intentionally. So that's why they call it the Hand of God. And Maradona has even acknowledged that, yeah, he hit it in with his hand.
Oh, really?
Wow.
So it's an interesting list. If you go to the New York Times Twitter page, I guess you call it, or whatever, Twitter feed, whatever it is, they have the whole list on there. So. All right, you ready for the least popular sports in the world?
Let's do it.
You could guess the most popular sport. When we did this on Thursday, was soccer. You will. Right. I don't think you could guess the least popular sport. And these are
in the world that's on TV. Okay.
Right. That is that has a spectator following.
Okay.
So, like, fishing isn't on the list.
I don't see it. No, I don't see fishing on the list.
That's on TV here, but it's not very popular.
Okay, yeah. So
most people don't fish for sport. Most people fish for food.
That's the kind of thing. Yeah, that's the kind of thing. All right, so number 11 is shooting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Shooting is popular in India and Eastern Europe, but not particularly popular anywhere else.
Oh, okay.
Well, in Africa, again, they shoot for real. All the civil wars they've had.
Well,
same in Afghanistan and Iraq and Syria.
Right.
And isn't shooting a part of the Olympics?
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
But to watch it on TV, watching other people shoot guns.
I know. That's boring.
Now,
it is boring.
Now, this is probably going to upset some people, but bowling is number 10 of the least popular sports in the world. Don't forget.
That wouldn't surprise me at all.
The U.S., I think, is like...
Another thing that's really boring to watch on TV.
Let's see. It says, in spite of ESPN's efforts to make it a popular sport. That's pretty funny.
They even do like laser light shows on TV now, and I'm like, oh, goodness.
Oh, gee.
Darts is number 9 of the least popular sports in the world.
It's huge in Europe, but man, that's way up there on the boring list.
It is one of the top 3 most popular sports in Gibraltar.
Oh, okay.
Well, there you go.
Go to Gibraltar.
That's a big old rock.
Well, we have some pubs here in Ocala that you can throw darts. So.
No, I'm not saying that playing it isn't fun.
Yeah.
Right.
But watching
it, come on.
And this a music thing I can relate to with this. I really wasn't a fan of playing of listening to 1950s rock and roll music. I was not a fan of listening to it, but man, it was fun to play.
There you go.
It was always fun to play because I don't know, you scream, you're strumming a guitar like a maniac, and but I really didn't care to listen to it.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah. All right. Weightlifting is number 8.
Another really, really boring sport to watch.
Yeah.
I'm going to change that a little bit. Unless it's on YouTube, and it's the fail one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. You have to wonder if some of those people weren't maimed for life.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awful. Especially those women. I mean, they come out there looking, svelte, and then all of a sudden they, bring those weights up and all these muscles come bulging out everywhere. It's just so ugly to me. I know people love that, but I just don't like that look.
But you know what Arnold Schwarzenegger said?
And they're lifting like way more weight than they possibly can, and it's like, okay, somebody make sure you're rolling video on this.
Yeah, right. And before I tell you number 7, I want to tell you this: that American football is number 15 of the most popular sports in the world.
Oh gosh!
So remember we had the number. Yes.
Yep.
So it was close to the top 11 that we had on Thursday, but
it didn't make the top
in the world.
It's just so big in this country that it makes up for a lot of ground.
So number 7 on the least popular sports in the world is Canadian football.
Oh.
Yep. That doesn't surprise me.
Canadian football doesn't even rank as the most popular sport in their own country.
Oh,
no,
gosh.
Not even close. Hockey.
Hockey is definitely
and then probably after that is, curling is really popular in Canada. Yeah, I know we make fun of it here, but it's a big sport there.
Wow. But anyway, Canadian football not popular in the world. It's number 7 least. Number 6, least popular sport in the world is sailing.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I will tell you, I mean, the America's Cup has always interested me, which I guess is the biggest sailing competition in the world. Just because I was in San Diego when we won the Cup. Mm-hmm. But the boats are just fascinating. Of course, we won this year. But it's pretty boring on TV.
I guess that's what they mean. Yeah, you can't really watch that from the shore. I mean, it's kind of hard to see it.
Oh, you can. Actually, it's pretty cool from the shore because they're only maybe a mile and a half off the coast. It's pretty awesome to watch in person.
Really?
You can really judge the speed. But on TV, it's just, I mean, they do their best. They cut to the guy packing and they're running back and forth off the trampoline. But in person, I think it's pretty cool to watch.
You can't see the faces of the people though that are in the boats, and
I can't see the
unless
faces
you
of
got-
people. People playing football either. So,
Yeah, big helmet on.
yeah.
All right, that's number
That
6.
doesn't matter.
Number 5 of the least popular sports in the world is archery.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's right up there with shooting as far as entertainment value.
Yeah. Polo is number 4.
Really, we're extremely difficult sport. Extremely difficult.
We have a polo
But,
field, right? Down in the
Yeah, we
villages?
do in the villages. Yeah, they do.
Oh, yeah. I mean, extremely difficult. And it's not a bad thing to watch in person, but on TV, it just doesn't translate at all.
Who do you root for? Prince Charles?
Yeah, always have to root
Yeah,
for
that's
Prince.
just it. I mean, let's be honest. When you think of polo, you think of rich white people sitting around in white with a big parasol umbrella. Oh, they're a little chop. That's not something that a lot of us can relate
What's wrong
to.
with the white people part of it?
Yeah, I know.
You know, you don't think of polo players as great athletes.
I watch a Michael
I'm sure
Jackson
they
funeral.
are.
It's a bunch of rich black people.
Oh, that's right.
The Michael Jackson funeral. It's kind of funny.
Oh, cribs. Larry.
It's all what?
Oh,
Called
cribs.
Cribs.
Crib?
TV show Cribs.
Oh,
Never
okay.
mind.
Okay, I don't know it. All right, so polo. So, all right, number 3 is fencing.
Yeah, boring. Yeah, it's boring. We watch it in the Olympics because the U.S. is apparently pretty good in fencing,
Yeah.
right? But it's pretty boring.
Now, number 2, you're going to have a hard time believing this is the second least popular sport in the world because it's rather popular here. It's motocross and, in general, motorcycle racing.
Oh, wow.
Not popular around the world.
That doesn't surprise me at all. I mean, it's just, you know, auto racing as a whole is, and racing as a whole is very specific. And it's not even that huge here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, I've watched it, but it's not like people are talking about it around a water cooler. I doubt that anybody could, you know, if you asked 100 people who was the motocross champion right now, I don't think any of them could name Villapoto.
I bet you Matt
I know
could.
who Ryan Villapoto is. But
Okay.
most people do not.
But some. Okay. Now the next one, I'm gonna wonder. I wonder if you know even one player from the number 1 least popular sport in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you this: it is the national sport of Bangladesh.
Okay.
Any idea what it might
Cribbage?
be? No, it's any idea?
Keep going. No, I mean, no.
It's
I know they have
It's
Go ahead.
kabaddi.
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 What is
that when they
kabaddi?
kick each other in the shin?
I don't know. Kabbadi. I'll look it up real quick.
Okay.
It is the least popular sport in the world, according to now. Remember, Tiddlywinks is not on there because nobody broadcasts it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
There
not
you
really
go.
a sport.
So and by the way, what's it called? Black poker. What's that thing? What's that thing?
What?
That Welcome Back Kotter guy. What's that game he plays?
Oh, he plays. Oh
Poker.
gosh.
Poker.
Texas Hold'em.
Okay,
no,
what's
it's
his
got-
name?
It's got the 7 cards. It's he played Washington.
No, not the. No. Oh, he's in the game too.
Oh,
The guy who played Washington is doing.
Gabe Kaplan,
Right.
the star of Welcome
Yeah,
Back
it's
Kotter. Oh,
Texas
okay.
Hold'em.
Okay, Gabe Kaplan.
Does the guy who played Washington also play the card games?
I don't know. I thought
Okay.
you were talking about someone.
No.
I didn't realize you were talking about the star. I thought you were talking about just everybody that
So
was there.
was it Texas Hold'em, right? That's what it's called.
That's
Yeah.
it.
And
Yeah.
it is televised, and it is somewhere out there in this listing, but it's not the least popular, nor is it among the most popular.
Oh gosh.
Well,
Okay.
and that game is played all over the world. So they actually have tournaments all over the world.
All right, here's kabaddi. It is a wrestling sport originating from the very early Indian civilization.
Oh,
Indian? Which Indian? The word
Only
kabaddi.
dot, not feather.
What?
Dot, not feather.
Not
Galen
feather.
said.
Oh, okay. Dot, not feather.
Yeah, since it's over here, since it's to the east of
I
us,
gotcha.
it's not in the U.S.
Dot, not feather. I got to
Yeah.
remember that line. It literally means, kabaddi literally means let's hold hands.
Okay.
It is the national game of Bangladesh and the state game of Tamil Nadu, Punjab, and Andhra Pradesh in India.
Okay.
The national
Well,
kabaddi.
there you go. I mean, that's probably like 50 million people right there.
But apparently it's only watched there.
So like sumo wrestling, or do they hold hands and try to throw the other one down by
you know
holding?
what?
It's probably what we call mercy.
Oh, there you go.
We'll
Yeah,
have
you
to-
push your fingers
We'll have
back.
to find a video. It's kind of hard just to look at the still picture. I don't know what they're doing, to be honest. But.
Yeah.
All right, so there you go.
Gosh.
The least popular sport that has a spectator following. Mm-hmm. Some sports don't have any spectator following.
Yeah, but this probably does. Gosh.
Yeah, it does in Bangladesh.
Yeah, isn't that something?
Where
Next time I go there, I'm going to make sure I check out a match.
Yeah, there you go. Well, that's probably on the tourist.
isn't this the country that
do
George
this.
Harrison helped feed?
Yeah.
So they should be feeding themselves instead they're wrestling?
Yeah, I guess they're making money
Wow.
from wrestling.
Or
so
has
they can
enough
feed
time
them.
passed that they're okay now?
I hope so.
I mean,
hope
when you,
it's the
when,
latter.
if you want to look at the worldly globe, I think India and Bangladesh would be my least favorite places to go.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's a beautiful country. All I can think about is all the people and the diseases that are there.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
know.
like Devil-
Gandhi needs to come out with another movie for tourists.
Devil's Millhopper is one of my least favorite places to go.
Yeah. There's a
of the
lot of
mosquitoes.
mosquitoes.
So many mosquitoes, yeah.
Yeah, unless you hit it at a certain time
I'm
of year.
teasing. I know, it's
there
got a nice time.
mosquitoes.
Good morning, you're on the air.
Good morning. I have a sad commentary on these sports with a low number of viewers.
Okay.
The only time you ever hear about them is when somebody does something illegal or unethical, and I would bring up fencing because a few years ago, one of the guys that was in the top levels of fencing was caught cheating and doctoring his sword so it looked like he was scoring hits when he wasn't. And then the whole bicycle racing thing, Lance Armstrong, people really didn't care that much about bicycle racing, but everybody knows, about Lance Armstrong and his,
That's
his
true.
issues.
That's true.
And I just think it's kind of sad. These people put their heart and soul in these sports. They train just as hard as a football player or a basketball player, and they get very little attention until somebody, does something naughty. I just wanted to mention that. Thanks, Larry.
All right, good point.
There's a really good movie out. It's what must be 30 years old by now. It's called American Flyer. Starred Kevin Costner as one of the lead guys, and it's got a couple different stories within it, and it's about the bicycle guys that bicycle out west around the Grand Canyon.
30 years
and all
old? That's
that.
about time for me to see it then. That's about how long I wait to see a movie.
I saw it on TV, gosh, a few years ago, and it's really a good movie.
All right, Robin, we need a segue from the least popular sports in the world to donating blood.
Well, no matter what sport a person plays, they're always in it for their team. They're always team players. And that's what Life South Community Blood Centers is. They're always a team player because no matter who's in need, there's always blood drives, always platelet drives, always awareness drives that people are in need. So go to Life South Community Blood Centers, donate blood, potentially save a life.
Beautiful.
There you go. We could have a kabaddi championship right here.
Yeah, we could. We got to figure out what they do.
It looks like you don't need any equipment. You just kind of stand there and it looks
hold
like
hands?
It looks like you try to knock each other down or something like that.
While
yeah.
you're intertwining your fingers.
Something like that. I don't know. All right, Galen, where is the
try it.
Bloodmobile today?
Bloodmobile today is in McIntosh. We're at the Lions Club there in McIntosh, so it's going to be a
nice.
fun drive. Yeah.
The Lions
Yeah.
Club.
They do great things for our community.
If you go
too.
to the Cafe Risque, are you lying afterwards? I didn't go there.
If you put it on your
Depends on
expense
it.
report, you'll get caught.
Yeah.
They won't pay you for it.
I was just having lunch, I promise.
Yeah,
All right, and so
I got it to go.
that's right.
So if you can't get to the Cafe Risque, to McIntosh, then right here on Silver Springs Boulevard, next to the Cascades, you can donate blood. And in Denellen, where would you go, Robin?
Right next door to Winn-Dixie.
Winn-Dixie.
In Dixie.
All right, Galen, will you enjoy your Monday, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, thanks, you guys.
All right.
Y'all be good.
We will take
Bye,
a
y'all.
little break and be right back.
Are you wasting hundreds or thousands of dollars on termite retreat fees? If you're not with Turner Pest Control, you probably are. Turner Pest Control offers the industry's only termite and pest control package that never charges retreat fees, ever. You can get started today for only $99. This is a value of $500 or more. This includes treatments, installation of monitoring stations, quarterly pest control, and a lifetime guarantee, all for an unbelievable low $99. Even if you have another pest control provider, visit turnerpest.com to find out how you can avoid paying those high termite retreat fees.
Coming August 8th and 9th, the first annual Ocala Bike Fest. How would you like a chance to win a 2014 Harley Street Glide? How about a 2014 Indian Chief Vintage? The tickets are only $100 each, and each chance drawing has only 599 tickets. Now that is some great odds. All proceeds go to ARC. Questions, call 387-2210. The number again is 387-2210. Ocala Bike Fest. We'll see you there.
I drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. I love you for your pink Cadillac.
All right, 25 minutes after 8 o'clock, let's take a look at the price of gasoline. The average for a gallon of regular unleaded in Ocala right now is $3.56 a gallon. That's the same as it was yesterday. It is 2 cents less than a week ago, but the best price around is, 1 hour ago. Down in Oxford at the Murphy Express down there at that Walmart, $3.47 a gallon down there. That was 1 hour ago. That's the best I can tell you about. Ooh. The worst price is the mobile station on Dogwood Road in Ocala, $3.71.
Hey, I'm Gary. And I'm Eric. Did you know that Red Eye Radio is on WOCA The Source every night from 2 to 6 a.m. and it's live?
That's right. No tape shows here.
We know that the news doesn't sleep.
And neither do we. So we're here with you live from 2 till 6 a.m. every weekday. Call us 866-90-RED-EYE. So join me, Gary McNamara.
And me, Eric Harley, every weeknight to discuss the latest in news and entertainment.
Right here on WOCA The Source.
All right, 27 minutes after 8 o'clock. Let's take a look at some of these stories that we call other news, because this is the only place we have to fit them. The first one comes out of DeLand, not too far from right here. A DeLand woman faces petty theft charges after officials say she stuffed 7 frozen lobster tails into her pants and walked out of a Publix supermarket without paying for them.
How crazy is that? I mean, they're going to get you. They have security cameras.
When the security guard went out to her, she said, man, do you got crabs? No, just lobsters.
Oh, that's funny.
Let's see.
Gee, people are stupid.
Let's see. There's another one out of San Marino, California. Whoops, where's the music coming from? The mayor of San Marino, which is considered a wealthy town, was caught on camera tossing dog poop onto the walkway of a political opponent.
Oh.
He's being asked to resign by residents who say he smeared their image.
Yes, I'll say.
Oh,
More than smear the image.
Smeared the image.
Gee.
His opponent just might have stepped in it. All right. The next story comes out of Yuma, Arizona. More than a few rotten tomatoes are stewing on an Arizona highway. The Arizona Department of Public Safety says a trailer hauling a load of tomatoes overturned Saturday morning on Interstate 8 about 50 miles east of Yuma. The incident occurred after 3:30 a.m. No injuries were reported, but lots of tomatoes.
Oh, gee.
Lots of lycopene on the pavement. Let's see. The Coast Guard has rescued a man trying to row from New York to Scotland.
Oh, my.
The man trying to row across the Atlantic Ocean from New York to a Scottish island was rescued during a storm early on Saturday by a U.S. Coast Guard team who plucked him from choppy waters off of Long Island. He didn't get very far.
Oh, my gosh. He certainly did not. That must have been horrible. What kind of boat did he have?
He had a rowboat. He was 50 miles out. 50 miles out.
Oh, gee, poor guy.
let's see, a bachelor party story out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. A fossil mastodon skull was found by a group of men attending a bachelor party in New Mexico.
Oh my gosh.
They say this thing is 10 million years old. It will take at least 6 months to clean up. The partygoers stumbled upon the skull, complete with its tusks, buried in sand at the Elephant Butte State Park.
What? Wow.
What were these guys doing?
I know, they were.
Hey, fellas, you want to have some real fun? Let's dig in the sand.
That's right.
Let's dig in the sand, fellas. Come on. All right, we've got to move forward. Fox News is coming up, and then we'll deliver news bites. Deal?
Deal.
Fox News Radio, I'm Pat O'Neill. A Sunni extremist group has captured another Iraqi town, Tal Afar. In Mosul, which it took over last week, dozens of Turkish citizens have been taken hostage after an attack of the Turkish consulate. NATO Secretary General Anders Fogh Rasmussen.
We want to see all the Turkish hostages released, and we want to see them safe. Nothing can justify this criminal act.
The U.S. is sending 100 troops to help move embassy staffers in Baghdad to a safer spot. A wildfire in and around California Sequoia National Park has gotten worse.
1,800 acres and 10% containment.
Robert Brady of the U.S. Forest Service says high temperatures and low humidity are likely to hamper firefighting today. Formula One driver Michael Schumacher has been released from a French hospital after being in a coma since a December skiing accident. Doctors say he still has a lot of rehab ahead. Fox News, we report, you decide.
There's more to Fox News Radio than meets the ear. Go behind the headlines and join the conversation on the hottest stories of the day on the Fox News Radio Facebook page. Be a part of the Fox News Radio Facebook fan community. Post comments and tell us your opinions. See behind-the-scenes photos and videos and post your reactions to the stories that matter to you. Click the like button on Facebook and connect with breaking news and features like Fox in the Fast Lane, House Call for Help, and more. Go to Facebook.com/Fox News Radio.
Weeknights, we're busting out a brand new lineup. First, market fraud, government abuse, corruption. At 5, nothing's off limits on money with Melissa Francis. Then, from bloated bank fees to consumer scams. At 6, Jerry's exposing the issues impacting your wallet. Plus, get smart market insight and trusted analysis you won't find anywhere else. At 7, Lou Dobbs is all business. And the first and last name in business, Cavuto, shedding light on the biggest stories making headlines at 8. Only on the Fox Business.
Yeehaw! Howdy, folks. RL here to invite you to DQ. Dairy Queen is serving the crispiest, juiciest, most tasty chicken tenders, all beef chili dogs, and quarter-pound cheeseburgers on earth. And you get crispy fries, a drink, and an ice cream sundae of your choice for only $5. Remember, at DQ, you can lick their cones, but you can't beat their shakes. Dairy Queen, Silver Springs, where they always treat you like kings and queens.
Are you wasting hundreds or thousands of dollars on termite retreat fees? If you're not with Turner Pest Control, you probably are. Turner Pest Control offers the industry's only termite and pest control package that never charges retreat fees, ever. You can get started today for only $99. This is a value of $500 or more. This includes treatments, installation of monitoring stations, quarterly pest control, and a lifetime guarantee, all for an unbelievable low $99. Even if you have another pest control provider, visit turnerpest.com to find out how you can avoid paying those high termite retreat fees.
Coming August 8th and 9th, the first annual Ocala Bike Fest. How would you like a chance to win a 2014 Harley Street Glide? How about a 2014 Indian Chief Vintage? The tickets are only $100 each, and each chance drawing has only 599 tickets. Now that is some great odds. All proceeds go to ARC. Questions, call 387-2210. The number again is 387-2210. Ocala Bike Fest. We'll see you there.
Legally Yours, brought to you by Fuller & Fuller Attorneys at Law. On the air every Wednesday morning at 10:30 a.m. with John Fuller, a board-certified civil trial lawyer for over 25 years. John welcomes your questions, from business to complex family matters to legal disputes. So tune in every Wednesday morning at 10:30 a.m. for Legally Yours with John Fuller, right here on WOCA 1370 AM and 96.3 FM, The Source.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. Our tractor services include bush hog, disking, front end loader, box blade, and stump grinding. We also have zero-turn mowers for the smaller paddocks, aisleways, fence rows, and lawn care. Fence row spraying is also available for weed control. We are licensed and insured. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440, or online at powellgene, Gene, at yahoo.com. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing.
Your home is safe, or is it? AA Lock, Dock, and Security. The name has been a staple in Ocala since 1985. Do you have the right equipment in place to have peace of mind when you are at home or away? AA Lock, Dock, and Security has the right people to install and monitor your home or business. Call today for a free on-site security analysis. Call 867-1965. AA Lock, Dock, and Security, 219 Northwest 10th Street, 867-1965.
This is the Salvation Army, and I'm Major George Patterson to let you know that the Salvation Army is available 24 hours a day to provide help to anyone. We also have a family store at 120 Northwest 10th Street in Ocala. On Tuesday to Saturday from 9 to 4, you can do your shopping, or if you want to donate, you can call 352-732-4469, and we'll even pick up 352-732-4469. All funds generated by our store go into the programs here in Marion County to help the needy.
Ocala's information station.